This is a snow-only mod pack, and winter is everywhere. Because of this, I can't go very far from my base. Last time I made trains, but I can't use them. I have no railways to run them on, so it's time to get to work. That looks intimidating. Imagine a rail going up right up this. The railway is right off to that side going straight, so I'm gonna need to kind of curve it through here. And then I have two little chasms to cross. Where exactly is this thing? Oh, it's right there. I see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut through here. There's just so much to these bushy trees. Just trying to figure out where you are, how to get through all these. This is a lot of powdered snow that I have to chunk through. So I'm probably just gonna create another train just to help me mine out all this stuff, because this is gonna get tedious. Just like that, the most beautiful train you have ever seen has been assembled here. I worked, hours. I spent hours on this thing. The bridges still need to be done, both this one and the one up ahead, but right now I think this is going to be pretty cool. How is that for a look? Wow. I've never been more confused in my life. What? This is a turn? I'm sorry, what? What is this? I gotta drive a train on that now. What is this track? Can I even go over it? Oh! That... Sure, this is how trains work. You know what? It does flip you back, so maybe that won't break anything if I leave it, right? Okay, this time it doesn't just flip it around backwards. You just go through it very funkily. What? 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 Hold on. Wolf died. My train went... What? Wait. Wait. If I was there, that means the train was going in a straight line. Where did it end up? Huh? Okay, sure. So be careful when going over one of those tracks. I don't know how many I'm going to put on each train, but I have these in sections of 2 cars each so that with a schematic you can just paste it in behind it, glue it easily, and they get more and more and more, and make them as modular as you want. I have so many choices of what train to make on the survival world. I'm probably going to make one of these two. I really need a better place to put trains because this is going to be in the way when I'm creating them. It's nice when they're fully created because it doesn't matter what they clip into, and they'll be slightly clipping into this. But when you're creating it, you can't have all this. I need like a good train yard to build stuff. You know what I can do? This is going to be really ugly. But I need a place to put the train, right? So if I just put it here in the air, one will be none the wiser. We're gonna... Hacha. And now I need to glue these. There's some glitches. Hold on, let me fix this. Do I have anything to build with? Sure. Okay, what is happening here? Hello? Okay. Is there spare resources I could use? None? I crafted extra. How is there only these? Oh, okay. Something's really going weird. got the rest of the containers. So this spot should be the only spot left. I think everything is now fixed. Let me just glue up the train. Oh, no! No! Really? There's one spot messed up on this? Oh, how did I miss that? I don't have enough space to reassemble it unless I make another track to the side. I'm also only doing 2 carts on the back because I'm way too broke. I didn't realize how expensive stuff was in this game. I thought I was rich. I spent hours underground. I have loads of tunnels. Between episodes, I was doing a whole bunch of mining. And all of that is gone. It's not like I need to haul a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even have any place to haul stuff to or anything to put stuff into here. So, for now, this will be fine. Would you look at that? You can still see the starter village that I spawned at. It's a bit breezy in this cab. I don't know if the windscreen's really working well for me. This is as far as the rail goes. It just stops out here. And this is a new biome. All these chunks I cleared out and I redid how the world generation works. Before, that super dense forest was here in just about everywhere, sometimes split up by these open meadows. So I wanted some more biome variety and I added in this, among some other changes to the terrain generation. The rails are getting there. I still need to put out some more. I want to go out into this area. And now they have train transport stuff, I can finally get started on bigger industry. I know with my current base, it's medieval. The whole idea behind it was some abandoned fortress that has since been renovated. But out here, I'm gonna go for a different style. I'm not fully set on what I want to do, but I do have some ideas. This took hours. Well, I finally connected up the loop all the way around this world. There's still a lot more cleanup I need to do. It's quite rough. I'm gonna run through this again with this drill. And then you have stuff like trees up here are just floating and you get rid of. Like so. I'm getting a little tired of all this rail stuff. I finally got this done. It's gonna be moving on to refining this down, trying to get stuff to look nice. Like all these walls and stuff. This isn't really nice. I have all of those bridges I need to put in, like that one right over there. I'm wanting to change the pace, and I think it's about time I got to making the starter base actually functional. This is becoming a huge mess of stuff just clumped together randomly. You can see old power sources, tiny machines are just often clustered aside, nothing really organized. There's a lot I need to do. First place I should start is down here at the bottom where I have that windmill still powering this whole system. I need to explain myself here. You see, I made the machines, I moved all the stuff from down below up to here, removed the extra power source, but then I kind of decorated. I think it looks really cool. I condensed down the machines, it made it a lot more compact. Oh my, the power routing inside here is absolutely wild. But I think this turned out really well, like especially those pipes coming across. It does stick out a bit, but I think it fits. Holy, what is that? Hold on. Wait, am I already maxing out the steam engine? What am I doing? Where's all this power getting used? Okay, anyways, the bulk smelter, I moved it up to here and I have it in a nice compact design. I'm gonna need to redo the elevator, but I'm also wanting to redo the rest of the stuff. I really like how this turned out. This is a lot nicer than it was before. Then you come up to floor like this and it could use some work, or even the storage up here. So I'm gonna go through it, I'm gonna redo this entire tower. I wanna update it, make it a lot nicer to be in. Wait, actually, I don't need to do that because yeah, that was all done. The base has been upgraded. I think that this turned out fairly decent. I was struggling with trying to fill out large rooms like this. This originally was my storage room where this chest wall was right up against here. And the only way to access the tree farm and the engine room down there was a little slit to the side. Tried to decorate it. I don't really know. It looks like something I do. It's just a lot of random machines stuck around, but it does somewhat look cool. This used to be the iron farm. It has changed a lot. Instead of just iron, I now have both iron and then gold. I added a mod that gives just one single block you need to power. I've changed the configs on this because as default, they're far too overpowered, I think. So now it takes a lot more stress to be able to even run those. With the gold farm over here, there's something I did learn. Crushing wheels, you can use both sides of them. I didn't know that. It probably could be compacted even more than this, but I don't want to spend a bunch of hours just to make it smaller. It's fine as is. And the farm that I redid, it used to be a spinning crop farm in the middle, but it wasn't as space efficient as this. I have a lot more crops I can place into here, and even kelp and stuff. Down at the ground floor, I just automated the food maker, and then have a wool farm. A sheep in a box. Didn't put as much work in decorating down here because there might be more I want to add down here in the future. I don't fully know what I want to do with this area. The space is a lot better than it was before. I am happy with how it is currently. There may be more I want to do later, but right now that's fine with me. In the meantime, in Creative World, I've made all the bridges for the trains. And I think it's time I gotta get back to the rail project. I've been distracted long enough. While making the bridges, I ran out of zinc for copycats in the schematics. The next two bridges use quite a lot of them. When you're down there, you'll find a bunch of unique crate rocks, such as like Viridium or Orchium, Viridium, Limestone. All those different stuff is down there. And then I noticed something. Wait a minute, don't these materials, can't you like grind them down and get stuff? Like for example, Viridium gives you crushed raw copper. So isn't there one for zinc you could use? And there is. Asherine. I have no clue how to pronounce that. Asherine, maybe? But it does give you zinc. It's not as great as the other materials. Like, Viridium, when you crush this, it's an 80% chance to get an entire copper per block, which is very good. There's loads of that stuff down there. So if you just run the mining drill through that and just collect loads of rocks and get all this, I'm curious to see how much zinc I can get if I just grind up all this stuff. That's a lot better than just mining for the actual ore. Just mine out the bluestone stuff. 7 stacks of fence. Oh, wow. That hurts. This doesn't look like a lot of progress, but it did take a lot of time. The idea I have with this world is to make large factories further out so I don't have to worry about lag and just make them mass produce materials. I think it'd be a fun challenge just to see how large it can make a crate factory. A lot of you have asked about the mod packs. I was able to get it uploaded. It's now released on both CurseForge and Modrinth. However, the CurseForge does have some ambience mods removed because of licensing issues. If you're new to modding, both Modrinth and CurseForge work the same, it's just your preference of which application you'd rather have. However, I do need to know, if you have a bad PC, this mod pack is fairly intense. I would recommend either significantly lowering the shaders or outright disabling them. Other than that, the mod pack does come with a lot of performance settings you can adjust. Anyways, with this world, the next stuff is this train yard is quite full. There's not a lot of room for me to do stuff. I'm gonna need to expand this out because I can't even disassemble or work on new trains, and I don't have any place to put anymore or even drive anymore because everything's taken up. I'm gonna need to make a lot more room for trains. Also, if you notice, I've been having trouble with mining resources. A lot of the resources in this mod pack cannot be automated, such as zinc and copper, unless others do it for me. Since the beginning, this mod pack has had Minecolonies. It's a town building mod, and so for the next time, I think we need to build up my own mining colony, so I can finally get a bunch of the basic resources the automated way. Can I just say, last time I had 16 subs. Never again am I gonna say no one's gonna watch this.